My name is Stephanie Jacobs, and I've been a blended instructional design librarian at the University of South Florida for a little over 3 years now. From the beginning of my tenure here, I've worked to create library-centered e-learning in the form of videos and interactive library learning activities, with the goal of supporting information literacy and research skills among the students of USF. This video poster is intended as an introduction to that 3-year project of exploring different ways to create library-centered e-learning, as well as to detail how the blended librarian can collaborate with subject specialist librarians to plan, implement, and assess interactive learning content. Prior to the USF Library's addition of a blended instructional design librarian in the fall of 2015, they already had a large collection of instructional videos. A long time was spent updating and streamlining the collection of videos. Instructional video is just one type of digital learning object. Digital learning objects are designed to help learners develop understanding and competence in a particular area. They can be interactive tutorials, videos, entire websites, recorded lectures, quizzes, games, other multimedia, or any combination of these things. DLOs have a defined instructional value and can be used in a variety of ways to improve teaching and learning. These learning activities were created with instructional design best practices in mind, with the overall length being an important factor in the design process. Formal study confirms that it's important to keep learning content short and to the point in order to reduce student disengagement. The USF Tampa Library's instructional YouTube channel metrics support this and indicate that users are willing to watch approximately 2 minutes of a video before disengaging. These videos and modules were designed to move quickly and to build on what the students already know, reinforce ideas and skills previously introduced, and allow viewers to construct their own understanding. It took some time to get the project off the ground, but in 2017 we were able to start making interactive library learning activities. The process began with meetings. These library learning activities were intended for an art history class, and so meetings began between the instructional design librarian, the librarian for the College of the Arts, as well as the course instructor, and the content was established collaboratively. With a project like this, there's going to be some negotiation about scope and about content, and the temptation to cover more material than is feasible in an individual module will often be strong. Developing these library learning activities required clear articulation of the learning objectives. Organizing the content into outlines helped the librarians ensure that no elements were overlooked. The library learning activity modules were placed into all sections of the class and integrated with the gradebook. The two librarians were then able to perform assessments based on rate of completion for the learning activities and research paper quality. Previous assessments of the research papers for this course by the College of the Arts librarian had shown that students who came for consultations did 10% better on their research papers than those students who did not. The new library learning activities were presented as a source of extra credit for the art history students, and the research papers were assessed according to a rubric. The completion rate for the learning activities indicates that the offer of extra credit wasn't universally effective in achieving student engagement with DLOs. However, completion of the learning activities did appear to correlate with higher rates of success on the research papers. The library learning activities discussed in this poster were created using the program Articulate Storyline, a tool that allows the user to combine lecture, video, animation, quizzing, and lots more. This online training material can be shared across platforms and connect with the gradebook inside a learning management system. A quick note, I did not use the newest version of the program, which is known as Articulate 360. The librarians were able to gather data from the learning management system, which demonstrated that the library learning activities were popular among the students. This is one of the biggest advantages to using a program that allows you to create content that is SCORM compliant. SCORM stands for Shareable Content Object Reference Model, and it's a common standard for learning objects. It allows for communication between the learning object and a learning management system like Canvas or Blackboard. The functionality is not without its challenges, as we have recently run into issues related to variations in user platform. In this poster, I'm including a resource guide for creating digital learning objects for use online and in course management systems. Find the full list, which is of alternatives to the program Articulate Storyline, either on the poster or in the transcript for this video. Thanks for watching.